Here are 3 cool ways to lace Jordan 1 mids, including loose lacing, bar lacing, and diamond lacing. Timestamps for each down below. Let's get started. Here's how to lace Air Jordan 1 mids. Start by taking your lace, and we're going to feed each lace end down into the 2 very bottom eyelets on either side, and we're going to go down into those from above. So feed that one through, pull it through a little bit, swap it to the other one, feed that one through, and before you pull all of that excess lace through, take your 2 lace ends and hold them together like this. Take hold of your sneakers and just pull that through, and what this will mean is they'll come out of equal length, and then you can just fix any little twists before we get started. Great, then you want to keep a hold of this lace on this side, and we're going to take it over the sneaker tongue and down into the next available eyelet on this side from above, and just pull that through like this, making sure there's no twists. And just take your time with this. You want it to come out really fresh. Then we're going to swap to the other one and do the exact same thing. Bring it over the sneaker tongue and down into the next empty eyelet from above. Just pull that through until it looks like this. And then we're going to repeat that pattern. Keep a hold of this one first. Take it over the sneaker tongue, down into the next empty eyelet. And just pull that all the way through, making sure you've got no twists. Then swap over to the other one and do the same. Bring it over, just like that. And then we're going to keep going with that pattern. Keep a hold of this one first, bring it over, down to the next empty eyelet. Looking good. Swap to the other one, down into the next empty eyelet on this side. Now you can play this video on a half speed or pause as much as you need, just go at your own pace. Let's continue on with that pattern, so keep a hold of this lace, bring it over, down into the next empty eyelet, swap it over, bring this one down to the next empty eyelet, keep a hold of it, bring it over, swap back to the other one, bring it over. Just like we've been doing, keep a hold of this one. And now we're starting to reach the top eyelets. So let's keep going with this pattern. And bring that one over into there. Now when you have one eyelet left, we're going to do something a little bit different for the loose lacing style. Keep a hold of this lace, bring it through that final eyelet from underneath this time. So not down into it from above, but just bring it from under there and bring it through about this much. Don't worry about this excess lace, we'll sort that in a second. Swap to your other lace, do the same, bring it through the final eyelet from underneath and pull it through about that much. Then take hold of these excess laces and just tuck them behind the sneaker tongue out of the way. And they won't bother your foot, they'll just sit on top of your foot when you slide it in and out of your sneakers. And it shouldn't affect it at all. Repeat on your other sneaker and you'll have an awesome pair of loose laced Air Jordan 1 mids. If you found the info in this video helpful, please hit the like button for me to help it reach more people, and consider subscribing for more sneaker lacing content. I have tons of videos available to help inspire you guys. Thanks! Here's how to bar lace Jordan 1 mids. Start by taking hold of your lace, and we're going to feed each lace end down into the 2 very bottom eyelets on either side. So we'll just start with that one. Pull it through a little bit, but not loads. And then smooth out your lace and swap to the other one. Bring it down into this eyelet on this side from above. And then before you pull all the way through, just take a hold of your 2 lace ends together like this. Grab your sneakers and then just pull that through. And what this will mean is that the laces will come out of equal length on either side. Don't worry if yours haven't, just take a minute to Make sure each side of your laces are equal before we carry on, and make sure there's no twists. Awesome, let's start our pattern then. Keep a hold of this lace on this side, and what we're going to do is bring the lace end up through this eyelet on this side. So skip an eyelet and instead bring the lace end up through the one above that, like this. Then we're going to bring it over the sneaker tongue and down into the corresponding eyelet on the other side to make a bar, if that makes sense, like that, leaving these two empty. And then we're going to swap to the other lace and we're going to fill in these two eyelets by bringing this eyelet up through this one from underneath, like this, bringing it over the sneaker tongue and down into the corresponding eyelet on the other side to fill that. And just wiggle that through. Until we've made another bar. Then take this lace end, bring it underneath that one above it, just so you've got full range of motion to repeat the pattern. Now remember, you can play this video on a half speed in the YouTube settings, or you can pause it, just go at your own pace. Great, so let's carry on with the pattern. Keep a hold of this lace and we're going to repeat everything that we just did. So let's do it slowly together. Skip the next empty eyelet and instead bring the lace end up through the one above that from underneath. Then bring the lace over the sneaker tongue and down into the corresponding eyelet on the other side, making sure there's no twists in your laces and your bars are looking nice and crisp. Then we're going to swap back to this other lace and we're going to fill in these empty eyelets by bringing this lace end up through this one from underneath. Bring it over the sneaker tongue and down into the corresponding eyelet on the other side. Until we have another bar. Then we're going to take this lace, bring it up through, up underneath that lace so it can move around. And then we're going to repeat that one more time. Keep a hold of this lace, skip the next empty eyelet, and instead go through the one above from underneath, like that. Now on this bit, you might want to leave this bit of lace a little bit loose so it tucks in nicely behind the sneaker tongue. If you pull it too tight, you might see it there, and it won't look as fresh, so just make sure it's tucked in there. Then keep a hold of this lace, bring it over, and then down to the corresponding eyelet on this side. Pop that out the way. Take a hold of your other one, and then we're going to fill in these two empty eyelets here. So bring this one up through this eyelet from underneath, over the sneaker tongue, and down into the corresponding eyelet on the other side to make another bar. Then bring that underneath there. And what you're going to do with these two laces is just tie them in a loose little bow, like this. Go ahead and tuck that behind the tongue out of the way. And that little bow is super soft. It'll just sit on top of your foot when you slip your foot in and out of your sneakers without the need for having to tie them. Repeat on your other sneaker and you'll have an awesome pair of bar lace Jordan 1 mids. If you found the info in this video helpful, please hit the like button for me to help it reach more people, and consider subscribing for more sneaker lacing content. I have tons of videos available to help inspire you. Thanks guys! Here's how to diamond lace Jordan 1 mids. Start by taking hold of your lace, and we're going to feed the lace end down into the very bottom eyelet on this side from above, like that. And then we're going to bring it up through the other eyelet on the other side from underneath. So it pulls through like this, if that makes sense. Then take a hold of your two lace ends, hold them together, loosen that a little bit, and just pull those through. And what that will mean is your laces will come out of equal length on either side. If there's a tiny little twist, don't worry about it, just fix that. And just make sure your laces are equal before we start. Great, now take a hold of this lace, and we're going to bring it over the sneaker tongue and down into the third eyelet up from the bottom on this side, from above. So just pull that through so it looks like this. Then we're going to do the exact same with the other lace on this side. Bring it over and take it down into the third eyelet up from the bottom, from above on this side. Pull that through, just make sure there's no twists or creases. Looking good. Then swap back to this one, and we're going to bring the lace end up through this empty eyelet here that we left from underneath. So just take that under there and bring it through. Looking good. And then do the same with the other one. Take it underneath and up through this empty eyelet on this side. Great. Now we're going to keep a hold of this lace, bring it over the sneaker tongue, and we're going to do the exact same thing we did before. So skip the next empty eyelet and instead take the lace end down into the one above that and bring it through like this. Same with the other one. Bring it over, skip an eyelet, and take the lace end down into the one above to make another little X pattern. Now remember, you can pause this video as much as you need to or play it on a half speed in the YouTube settings, just go at your own pace. Now we're going to continue the pattern by swapping back to this lace, and we're just going to bring the lace end up through that empty eyelet like we did before from underneath, and the same with the one on this side. Bring it up through this empty eyelet from underneath. Looking good. And then we're going to keep a hold of it and we're going to bring it over and start that pattern again. We're going to skip an eyelet and instead take the lace end down into the one above that. Swap it over. Bring this over, skip an eyelet and bring the lace down into the one above that. Looking good. Then swap back to this one. Bring it under there to fill in the empty eyelet. And same with this one. Bring it under to fill in the empty eyelet. Now we should be reaching the final eyelet of our sneaker so we can finish off the pattern. And obviously there's no eyelet to skip this time, so we're just going to bring the lace down into the next empty eyelet, the last one from above. And the same on the other side. Bring it over, down into that empty eyelet from above. And then we're just going to make sure this is all sitting nice and there's no creases. And then you can go ahead and bow your laces quite loosely. And then we're just going to tuck that down behind the sneaker tongue, out of the way, and that'll sit on top of your foot and you'll be able to slip it in and out of the sneaker without ruining the pattern. Repeat on your other sneaker and you'll have an awesome pair of diamond lace Jordan 1 mids. If you found the info in this video helpful, please hit the like button for me to help it reach more people, and consider subscribing for more sneaker lacing content. I have tons of videos available to help you guys. Thanks a lot.